Hey everyone, Dave back with you today with a fresh review. This one's a little bit different, off the beaten path. This is the ZealSound wireless clip-on lavalier microphones. It's got two microphones. Or two transmitters and one receiver. This is to attach onto a cell phone, a smartphone, and it's allegedly going to work with either iPhone or Android because the receiver will have two different connections in it. Let's see what comes out of the box. ZealSound, I like the case it's in, and I assume, yeah, we're going to charge this case up, and then when you put everything in here, yep, it's all going to charge in the case, much like wireless earbuds. So I like this design, so I can travel with this and take it mobile and not have to worry about charging it all of the time. That was my biggest beef with my last set of lavalier microphones, is they would sit in my truck, and when I wanted to use them, they didn't have battery life. So I'm hoping this is a solution. It's got, looks like two little furry covers for the microphones to cut down on wind noise. It's got a lanyard. It's got an adapter to plug into a microphone outlet of a phone, or presumably even a camcorder. Here's the Type-C charging cable. We'll charge the other end into a brick. Yeah, I'm just gonna go charge these guys up and come back with my full fair and honest review and shoot some video outdoors with them. And through the magic of editing, you'll learn all about these in just a couple seconds. And just a little bit of a warning here that I did not catch at first. When you take these things out of the box, each one of these on the bottom will have a little piece of blue protective film. And that will prevent these from making contact in the bottom of the case to allow them to charge. So make sure you peel that blue film off. And then when you put them into the case, you'll see their little lights come on. Okay, you'll see a red light here on this guy, and you'll see a red light on the side on these that you can kind of see through the top where the microphone is, and you will see these charging lights light up too. So there's a little tip for you before we even really get started. That one stymied me for a little bit, so hopefully this will save you some time. Okay, so to start working with this thing, the receiver has the ports for both Android and iPhone. So you just plug that into your phone. All right, snap that in place, and then press and hold the power button for 3 seconds, and it will come on. You'll see the lights flashing here. And then to pair the lavalier microphones with that, each one has a power button on the bottom, so you press and hold that for 2 seconds, and its light will come on and will pair with one of the channels on the receiver, and then press and hold the other one for 2 seconds, and then that one will come on and pair. All right, now there are two function buttons here. The bottom one is the power button, and this also adjusts your volume level. These turn on at volume level 2. They have 3 levels, so if you press that once, that's volume level 3. Press it again, that's volume level 1. Press it again, and you're back to volume level number 3. And then the function key is on the top here. If you single click it, that turns on the noise reduction. If you double click it, it will turn on and off the mute. And if you long press, it will turn the reverb on and off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go into my studio and pair this and use the phone so you can actually hear what these sound like. This is all laid out in the instructions, folks. I'm a reviewer. I'm not really here to train you how to use these. And I'm not technical support. I'm a reviewer. But I will say, these types of microphones, if you're using Android, don't seem to work with the default Android camera, at least not for my Samsung phone. My genius son figured this out, and what you have to do is install an app called Open Camera and use that to record your video, and then everything just works fine. When you're done, these lavalier mics just snap right back into the base unit, and they are charged. And same with the receiver. And this will only fit in one way. All right, if you try it the wrong way, it won't go in and seat, and you can't close the lid. So it'll only go one way. And then all of these are touching the contacts in the bottom of the case. And as long as you've charged the case, they're charging. So much like earbud headphones, let's go into the studio and check out the sound quality. All right, so this microphone is on. It should be at volume level number 2 without noise reduction. I will turn on the second one. Okay, it is now paired. And according to the manual, if I press that power button again, that should be volume number 3. If I press it again, this should be volume level 1. And if I press it again, we're back to volume level 2. And then if I press and hold the top one, let's just double check here. If I turn this on once, that should turn on and off noise reduction. And I'm going to switch to both mics here now. If I double click it, it should turn on and off the mute. So hopefully you hear me from this one, but not that one. I'll double click this one again. That gets us back to normal. And if I long press this one, that should turn on reverb. And if I long press it again, that should turn it off. So this is the one microphone. This is the other microphone, and both microphones can operate at the same time simultaneously. So you can clip this onto your shirt or a jacket or a lapel, and you can have a second person remotely mic'd, and it'll pick up the sound from each of these microphones into the same receiving unit into your video. I think these things are pretty amazing. I've had a chance to play with them now, and I've listened to the sound quality on my computer during playback. I really, really like them. I highly recommend them for the money. They're some of the best lavalier microphones I've tested, and I love the fact that they come in this handy little case that has a battery in it, so when you put these things in there, they're automatically charged. So as long as you keep this charged up, these mics are always ready to go. Again, I'm using an Android phone, so I had to use Open Camera as the app. The default Samsung recording video thing does not work for whatever reasons with a lot of these lavalier microphones, not just this set. But that's your ZealSound remote lavalier microphones. Highly recommend them. Check them out. I will drop a link below. And until next time, be cool. And I'll be back with some cool products very soon. Thank you. And you know what to do. Press that like button, subscribe, share this video. That helps me get the word out. This channel is mostly about fitness and kayaking. But when I get cool things to review, I like to do it. And when I am outside doing kayak reviews, these microphones are going to come in really handy. See you next time.
When you want an extraordinary racing kayak made in the finest American tradition, or maybe just own a piece of American kayaking history, you want a Westside Boat Shop kayak, now available from DaveTheKayaker.com. Westside Boat Shop kayaks. The tradition continues.